Hi everyone, this is Mackenzie, and I have another top 5. This is my top 5 pieces of advice. And this is pieces of advice for friends and family, or anyone really who knows someone on the autism spectrum. My number 1 piece of advice is pay attention. Pay attention to to habits that they do if they're nervous or just confused, and this can really help getting them out of a nervous situation. I know that with me personally, if I'm nervous or if I'm uncomfortable, I start basically grabbing at whoever is, around me that's a friend or a family. I just, kind of tug on them, and they know that I'm uncomfortable and they will help me try to get out of it. That's, paying attention to them. And also for that person on the spectrum, pay attention to yourself and your surroundings and what makes you nervous. My number two piece of advice is patience. And this is for both people on the spectrum and friends or family off the spectrum who have people on the spectrum, is if they're trying to communicate through whatever means what they want or what they need, be patient. Not all of us can speak. There are some that are verbal in a way, they communicate in their own way, but they can't speak. So be patient. And also with people on the spectrum, be patient with your friends and your family members, because they don't really understand what you're going through. They may say, they may be there with you whenever you have, certain difficulties, but they're not standing in your shoes. My number 3 piece of advice is taking it day by day. And autism is a constant learning process. You learn day by day what that person with autism is able to do. And they may be able to learn more and more, but it's day by day. And one thing my mom always tells me when I'm, going through a, difficult bit of time and I'm, just thinking of too many things, is, how do you eat an elephant? And it's just a question that goes, between my mom and me. And the answer for me is simple: one bite at a time. You can't think of it, where's that person going to be in a month? Where's that person going to be in 2 months, in a year, in 20 years? It's like that. I don't want to think down that far. But it's like, okay, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do tomorrow? And that's pretty much it. My number 4 piece of advice is love. there's always got to be love in the family in order to help that person who has autism to flourish. And that is an important part to me, is knowing that my family loves me for who I am and not, hating on me because I have autism. I have Asperger's. But just love them for them. That is their normal. This is my normal. And number 5 is kindness. Being kind to not only people with autism, but people with visible differences, visible disabilities, and even those who aren't visible, don't have visible disabilities, visible illnesses. Just be kind to everyone. You don't know what somebody is going through. But if you can be kind to them, you may be able to make their day. So that is my top 5 pieces of advice. If you want another top 5, comment down below and like and subscribe and hit the post notification bell, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!